What's going on, ABFitnessStudio family? It's your boy Ann will be coming to you with another vid. I'm going to do my tutorial on exactly how I personally bench press. I'm going to show you how I set up. I'm going to show you where my groove is. I'm going to show you my feet position. I'm going to show you my body position and exactly what goes on in my head as I'm preparing myself for the bench press. So stay tuned. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with my hand positioning. So I've been playing around a lot with where I want to put my hands. For those who have been following my videos or following me on Facebook, you will know that I've been having some tricep problems. I believe there's a lot of knots and tightness in my triceps from basically overworking them. I feel that my speed off the chest is just fine. The place where I get stuck is for my lockout. So the stronger I can get my triceps, the easier it will be for me to lock out the heavier weights. So I've been focusing a lot on tricep work and tricep development, and because of that I feel I developed some knots and tightness in there. So I've been foam rolling it and putting some stem on it and putting some Bengay on the muscle relaxers, and so far it's been helping me. I used to go a little bit wider with my hands. That's not too conducive to someone who's a raw lifter compared to someone who's a gear lifter or equipped lifter. So I'm going a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. So I'm going about right here, okay? Normally these racks would be out further. So for demonstration purposes, I'm about right here. Nice, firm, tight grip. What I'm thinking about is keeping my middle finger pointed towards the ceiling as I pick the weight up, okay? Towards the ceiling, not like this. Okay, you don't want all that pressure put onto your wrist. You want to keep everything in line, middle fingers towards the ceiling. Next, I'm going to show you exactly where I bring the bar down to. It's not a bench press for aesthetic purposes. For aesthetic purposes, you'll bring the bar a little bit higher on your chest, okay? For bench pressing, for power, you want to bring it a little bit lower, more on your sternum. Okay, this way you can get the most amount of front delt, tricep, as well as chest activation. So, once I unrack the weight, a thing to remember is I'm not bringing the weight down with my arms. You want to feel like you're bringing the weight down with your lats, okay? Nice wide lats. Elbows are coming down, using the lats to slow the weight down. And you're going to bring it about to right here. Some people come a little bit lower, right here. What you don't want is choked up right here. Okay? A lot of pressure in your elbow, a lot of pressure in your shoulders. Right here. Then from here, pop it back up. Another thing to remember is when you're doing this bench press for powerlifting, you want to use your legs. Okay? Your kinetic chain starts from your legs, goes through your body, and it comes out through your weight. So you're not just bringing it down to your chest and then pushing it back up from your chest. It's actually coming from your legs. So now I'm going to show you my setup. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is show you my setup. I'm going to show you how I pinch my shoulder blades into the bench and how I bring my feet back so I can initiate the most amount of drive coming from my hips. This also helps you to not pick your butt up depending upon where you place your feet. So normally what I like to do is first set my hands. And once my hands are where I want them to be, I then drive my shoulder blade into the bench. Okay? Squeezing, squeezing. Always right foot down first, left foot down, flat, flat. Okay, so this way, when I push, okay, I'm not moving. If my feet were up in front of me and I push, it will lift my hips up. So you want your feet to be behind you as far as you can. Okay? Pinching the shoulder blades back, everything nice and tight. Picking the weight up as you come down. Big breath in, hold it. Belly up. Drive it up. So this was a real quick video on exactly how I do my bench press, everything that goes through my head. First thing is my setup. Shoulder blades are getting squeezed into the bench. I'm getting my feet behind my hips. This way my butt does not come off the bench. As I unrack the weight, I'm keeping my lats nice and tight, bringing the weight down from my lats, not from my arms. Okay, so that was a real quick tutorial on exactly how I do my bench press, everything that goes on through my head, how I set up, and how I explode through the weight. Biggest things for me that will make or break me is if I'm not lowering the weight down with my lats, I'm actually lowering it with my triceps. That will pre-fatigue your triceps, and then it'll also hurt you when it comes time to press the weight back up. Getting out of the groove, letting your body shift around, move too much. Once you're set, you should be set. Feet should not move. Your upper back should not move. If those things are moving, you're not tight, you're losing a lot of your power, a lot of your strength. Hand positioning is also important for me. Wrist straps, okay, I'm not wearing them today, but when you wear your wrist straps, they help you to hold on to the bar, and they help you to not give too much play in your wrist. A lot of times I see people bench pressing the weight here in their hands, and their wrists look like this, okay? You don't want this position because you're putting a lot of strain right here in this area. So you want to try to keep this as solid as you can, so you're pushing through your forearm. Everything is pushing up at the same time. You want to get a lot of leg drive. That helps. Does not hurt, only helps. But if your feet are too far in front of you, then you're going to lift your butt up, which will be a no lift. So make sure your feet are behind your hips. When it comes down to press, you're starting from the ground, working your way up through your body. Keep the middle fingers pointed towards the ceiling. Tuck the elbows as you're coming in. Don't let them flare out. Keep them nice and tight. Bring it to the sternum and drive it through. Hope this helps. But this is your boy Animal B, signing out. Peace.
What's going on, guys? If you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. This can be done by pushing the red subscribe button located in the top right hand corner of the video. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all under ABFitnessStudio. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at getfitbodies@gmail.com. Check out the website at abfitnessstudio.com, and let's ignite your fitness.